Hello and welcome to a pick a card reading. This reading is about the journey ahead, so should fit any situation you might find yourself in. And as always, we have our 3 piles here with group 1 on the left, 2 in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using. And there's also a link to my scheduling page if you'd like to book a reading with me. You just keep an eye on the calendar to see if any spots have opened up. I'm not too sure what's available at this time, but just have a look over. The link is in the description box below. You can book yourself in there if you'd like a private reading. So I'll leave you with your decision, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this malachite crystal, then this one is for you. So before my little one went off to school today, he chose all the crystals and cards, picking cards for each group. And then as I got here and started pulling the cards, of course, they are all just so perfectly aligned. So malachite, a stone of leadership, good news in pregnancy, new beginnings. We've got protection, well-being. It also helps with immune system and respiratory issues, and partway through shuffling, I had a hard time breathing. So someone out there might be having a bit of respiratory problems. It helps with liver cleansing, energy levels, and we've got period pains and cramps. That's from my Googling. And the card that you've chosen as well says, I open the door to a new reality. I experience a vast landscape filled with light and extending to infinity in all directions. And I just want to show you every card at once because they're all just so perfectly aligned. We have New Moon in Leo, confidence is your key to success. And Leo is all about new beginnings in the home and family, and this can talk about new pregnancy news again for some people out there, or a new beginning in regards to your family, your children, or matters of the heart as well. We've also got sensitivity and energy with another Leo depiction here, this beautiful lion. So this is certainly talking about your sensitivity to energy at this time and feeling the lower and higher vibrations in the experiences as you go through them, and being really in tune to those energies and feeling maybe even overwhelmed by them sometimes and needing to withdraw because you're so sensitive. I see a lot of change as well in personal image as well, feeling like a bit of a glow up, maybe getting your hair done or something like this as well. There's a lot of beauty in these cards. There's a lot of charms and symbols, and yeah, I just feel like keeping your comfort things close to you at this time as well, holding things to soothe yourself, and just getting that sort of maybe rubbing something that makes you feel grounded and calm. So let's jump into the energies on the table. I can see Cancer here. I can see Aquarius, Cancer again, Pisces. I think that's about it for now. And yeah, I guess the earth signs, and we've got strong Leo on the table. So let's jump in with the past energies. We've got the 5 of Wands. This is a new deck for me, so learning it still. The Page of Swords and the 10 of Swords. This is in the past energy. So we are moving away from really heavy conflict. This for some people, this is actually a real struggle in something that you were trying to acquire. Maybe it's financial assistance, maybe it's study. Something like this is closed out and finished, and it was really hard for you to go through or gain the information you needed to complete that cycle. There was something that was very enduring and ongoing about it, I think, and it's definitely coming to an end at this point in time, because the most recent card in the past energy is the 10 of Swords. So something has closed out, probably with a bit of a bang, perhaps. There's definitely some really big conflict here. Yeah, someone may have provoked a situation and revealed some information that has certainly changed things completely. So moving into the current energies, we've got that Wheel of Fortune to totally depict some sort of karmic turn of events. This can be a negative turn of events, quite likely, but the thing I'm getting from this is that it is for the best, and it's actually going to lead to a much better place. I open the door to a new reality and experience the vast landscape filled with light and expanding to infinity in all directions. We've got new moon, we've got energy to move forward as well. So there's this, whatever has happened here to close out, it's maybe painful and horrific even, but absolutely necessary and wonderful, because the next cards we have are the Chariot, Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So again, this card, this Chariot here, is all about confidence and the moving forward in a direction that you feel, even if you're not sure where you're headed or how it's going to turn out, you just know it's that way and you're going to take the steps. You've got the energy behind you to do that at the moment. We've got, at the time of this reading, we've actually got a new moon in Leo coming up. So it's interesting, we've got a full moon in Leo coming up. So it's interesting that we've got this strong Leo energy on the table at this time as well. So this is you moving into a much more happy time in your life, where there's celebrations coming up and sharing those celebrations with people. Maybe they're new people coming into your world. I definitely feel that for some of you, getting out there and meeting new people and having new friendships forged. For some people, this is coming together with a group of friends you haven't seen in a while. There's a catch up happening here for a lot of people. For others, this is experiences with groups of people that you have maybe not done before. Maybe it's a creative class, maybe it's furthering your studies and just joining a community of some kind. This could be catching up with family members, just feeling more abundant, feeling like you've got a lot of abundance to share with the people around you, whether that's your time or your resources, however they come, whether you're cooking for people or just sharing space and a good time with people, and sharing maybe your home space or teaching people about some of the skills that you've got. I'm getting gardening happening here as well, maybe gardening with somebody. And moving into celebrating maybe your own singledom here, and sort of a bit of self-exploration, trying new things, learning about yourself, just really moving into a period of it's time for you, time to get to know you, connect with you, and make connections with people that celebrate you and you can really get along with, like minds, and inspiring people that you're really looking up to here, or that inspire you in some way, because it's been heavy for some time, and I do see a clearing out of maybe your friend groups, maybe it's a specific relationship you're leaving behind, but you're certainly moving into a time of self-discovery and self-sufficiency as well. Like maybe you're earning more money, stepping up and just supplying and providing for yourself and having enough to share with those around you as well. And you definitely see a big change coming in when it comes to friends and social circles, and there's certainly something fresh and new coming in here. So in the challenge, we've got the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, righto. So for some people some people in this group may be feeling a bit alone, because this is yet to happen, where you're inviting new people in and having new experiences. This is, for a lot of you, yet to happen. So at this time, the challenge might be just grieving the loss of a connection and just feeling really sad, and maybe sometimes even feeling so isolated with some of the heavier things you have to carry, especially specifically pertaining to this stuff in the past just here, the Five of Wands and all this challenge you've recently come through. I feel like it would be wonderful to have some people to share some of that with on a bit more of a regular basis. I kind of feel like you're having to carry a lot of this by yourself, and it would be wonderful to have people to share that with, or have people to share your common goals with, or maybe it's, to make music with or create art with, people to collaborate and join together with, that help you grow and learn new things and sort of take you away from these there's something here with the Five of Cups to do with absolutely overthinking something and something really troubling your mind, especially with the Page of Swords here in the past. It's something you've endlessly and tirelessly tried to get the answers to and figure out, and you just haven't been able to do that. I feel like you haven't been seeing the situation clearly enough to be able to do that, and I feel like the answer to it was actually more simple than you realize. I do feel like there's still a lot of heaviness in regards to that situation. That's something you'd like to really truly learn to grow from and not be so reactory to, perhaps, as well. Like there's something maybe that irritates you about it still. And it would be wonderful to have support to go through that stuff with a little bit, or even if it's not to dive deep with someone else, that's something you want to do solo, which I kind of get the feeling for a lot of people in this group that you do maybe isolate a bit or take things on by yourself. This could also just mean like healthy distractions, and forging new communities, connections, and having new experiences just to help you move forward and grow in that way. And but I still feel like there's a little bit of isolation with carrying some heavy stuff. Oh wow, just wanted to have a look. We've got the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I moved it and saw the Empress. Oh, I just moved it again and I saw the High Priestess. And wow, I see the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. So after all of this heaviness you've been carrying for so long and just trying to go through such a burdensome situation, it's like maybe you've been brought to start at square one again and having to, muster up all of your energy to start a new journey and build something different. But it's so wonderful because I really see this, the direction you're headed right now, and whatever you put your energy into at this time is truly going to bring a lot of prosperity and happiness in the long term. You really are thinking long term at the moment and learning so much from these experiences and just choosing growth. You're choosing conscious choices and to really honor your health, honor your mind, learn the lessons, be open, let your intuition guide you, not seeking external validation or distractions, but truly tuning within to tend to yourself and really get ready for this new beginning and this new glow up, just shining, like totally, you know exactly what to do. Yes. All right. So further guidance. Yeah. We have the Six of Wands, Star, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So the Star is here aligning, right? Aligning you to pretty amazing things. Oh my God. The Six of Wands is putting yourself out there. This is advice. So you are advised to put yourself out there and allow yourself to be refreshed and rejuvenated by new experiences, just opening yourself up and letting new experiences happen, and not in the way that you maybe expect, but staying open to all different sorts of experiences and connections that may be coming in, divine assistance. I feel like it may come in all different forms, and you're certainly to be staying open. And I feel like there's a lot of generosity, giving and receiving here as well with the Six of Pentacles and the Star. It's like you're being divinely guided to connections and situations where you can have a real balance in the giving and receiving. So finding really like-minded souls, I'm getting here, and putting yourself out there to be able to find those people. And I feel like this is in regards to people who are on their own healing journey as well, and people that want to help you step into your own divinity, people that I feel like live in sort of a different lifestyle, alternative lifestyle sort of people I'm getting here, like whether that's, I could list off for ages. People that are in touch with their healing journey and their own spirit, and putting yourself in positions where you can align with those people, meet with those people, and be lifted up. And yeah, there's a lot of beautiful alignment happening for you here. So further guidance, we have the Three of Wands, the Moon, and the World. This is asking you to truly be patient as things shift and change as well, especially with sensitivity and energy cards over there. There's a There probably is a bit of energy that propels you forward and inspires you, makes you excited in the coming week ahead. But there's also a need to really take your own time for inner reflection of some of the things that have gone on, so that you can really learn from those experiences, learn from maybe your own shadow, and yeah, give yourself the time you need. The moon makes me think of the cycle of the moon, and having the new moon card here and approaching a full moon at the time of this recording. The moon cycles may have very much a lot to do with how you're processing this experience, and I think as well to say that a whole new lunar cycle before you're feeling maybe a lot better and seeing some of these changes take place and a new world come about for you. So Three of Wands is asking for you to commit to the path that you've chosen, the new path, because the Two of Wands, as we know, is that crossroads, and the Three of Wands is having taken that crossroads, you now wait for the ships to come in. So this is not asking you to sit back and wait. This is totally encouraging you to, put yourself out there, put energy into your glow up or whatever it is that you really want to shine at this time, putting your energy into yourself here. Look at this beautiful seedling sprouting out, and this Leo energy is very extroverted and bright, and it is ruled by the sun. So, lots of water and sunshine, outdoors growth, like putting energy into yourself, maybe getting that physical exercise, and just doing the things that support your growth and keep you maybe trapped out of this mind trap that brings you really deep emotional struggles. So yeah, giving yourself time that you need for the reflection, really trusting that intuition with the moon, the high priestess over here, the empress, really looking after yourself here and taking care of your babies as well if you're parents, taking care of your children and connecting in new and deep ways with them, and asking them deeper questions to hear about where they're at. I feel like there's a lot to do with healing relationships with children or helping them come through their own personal struggles for some people here as well. So outcome energy, we've got this amazing section here with the Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Hanged Man. That's so cool. I love this. So the Four of Wands, beautiful community card. This is feeling like a sense of belonging and feeling like you're just in the right place with the right people, and doing the things that make you feel alive and connected to everything. I always feel a crown chakra sort of energy from the Four of Wands, because it is so supportive and connected and full of just growth and inspiration and celebrations and times worth celebrating. We've got the Three of Cups here and the Four of Wands. So for some of you, this is a pretty great milestone maybe in your social circle or family, a wedding, a marriage, same thing, a new child coming in or something like this, or just big changes that are worth being happy about, new communities or moving to a different place even. Judgment and the Hanged Man. I think this to me is about just letting it be, letting it unfold, learning from your mistakes as well here, and just letting the new take fold in your life, unfold in your life. The Hanged Man is asking for surrender and just to be with the changes as they unfold. Don't resist them, move with them, and just allow each day to come and make your judgment call as each day comes, as each moment comes. Just take your time with choosing what's truly going to align with what you want, like really healthy choices here. That's what I feel for group one. All right, so some oracle cards. What's going to help in the week ahead? Take a vacation. Of course, that's not appropriate for absolutely everybody. We can't just take off all the time, but we can take a break from our usual obligations. So taking time to escape all your obligations to recharge yourself. So vacation can be had in many ways, or even something to plan in the future and look forward to. We've got heart chakra that is very linked to Leo ruled by the heart here. So very sensitive to the energies around you at this time and needing a bit of time out to heal your heart. And by avoiding toxic people, hang out with people who will uplift your spirit. And level up, start small, start today, just start. This is absolutely asking you to put your energy into this new journey, new cycle that you're moving into. You know what action that's required from you to level up. And it says here, start small. Start today. Just start. Doesn't matter where. Just start small. Anywhere. Self-exploration. Peel off the false persona, and get to know yourself, to find your truth. We talked a bit about that as well, getting to connect with yourself and sort of just take the time out to clear your slate, clear the energies around you, and start fresh and start slow. So we also have rejection is for your protection. Give yourself some credit for how far you've come. There's a path you're meant to be on. Trust it. Know that whatever decision you made, it was the right one. The Ten of Swords here does look very final, and the Wheel of Fortune truly says that after that final decision and that release, maybe that rejection that's happened, or maybe you've been the rejecter, it does bring with the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, massive change, massive growth. And don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. I do feel that as well over in the challenge area, like really wanting that special person for some people to share love with, and to not rush that journey, to allow other connections. Don't reject other connections, like friend connections, because you only want an intimate partner. I think it's important to stay open to connection in all the forms that they come, so long as they're nourishing and resonate with you. But love can come in many forms, and I think it's important to mention for this group to stay open to those many forms. In friendship as well. So I'll leave that there for you, Group 1. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, and welcome to your reading if you chose this pyramid. And I'm not too sure which crystal it is. My son chose the crystals and choosing cards today before he went off to prep. He gets so excited if I ask him, can you choose my crystals for the day? He's like, oh, yes. He loves it, and he knows exactly which one to go to every time. So, the card he's chosen for you today, and of course carries on into the rest of the reading perfectly, is I am safe, I am protected, I say no to fear. Okay. So, very grounding stone, I have to say. If you know what type of crystal this is, please do comment below and let me know. I'd love to know. But yeah, we'll just take a grounding energy from it, because that is how it feels. It feels like it's realistic and grounded and here and ready to build, and here we go. So we'll start out with some of the energies. We've got Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Cancer here quite strongly. We have Scorpio again. Yes, and I'd say the air signs a bit. All right, so we'll jump in with Disseminating Moon. Take time out to breathe. A new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Very, very perfect for this card chosen by my boy today. I'm safe and protected. I say no to fear. All these beautiful blues. Perfect. And also taking time out, we have the card Vacation. So yeah, definitely needing to take some time out after perhaps a culmination of experiences, events, or some sort of intensity with this full moon imagery here. And we do have, at the time of this recording, if you're clicking on when it's been recorded, we have a new moon, full moon in Leo coming up. So yeah, this full moon energy could be really experienced in your life, feeling like there's maybe some sort of intensity or peak moment where you're needing to then just withdraw and take some time out. So we'll start with the past energy for this group. We have the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the World. So this is certainly some changes around the home. This could be to do with finances and resources as well, feeling like you need to maybe make some changes or pull some strings and pull some of the, what do you call it, pull your belt in regards to spending and budgeting. There's definitely some changes in regards to the home. This could be leading to conflict. Maybe someone's looking to move out, a housemate changing home, or a family member leaving the home, or a separation, or like what would just a family breakdown or something like this. This could be the case here, where there's just a lot of strain or arguments within the home space potentially, and or has been in the past anyway, and that's come to a peak with the World card here. It's come to a head, and with it perhaps is not a very pleasant experience that's happening here, needing to take time out to breathe and knowing that you and your loved ones are safe, your home is safe. Some people might be getting more security around their home place, or just feeling like they need to feel safer for whatever reason, or taking precautions to secure their home or their foundation or their resources or money. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of struggle and a need to act. Basically, I'm getting like a real strong, logical, firm action of protection or response in a logical sense, and very, perhaps not desired, but it is happening by the seams. So further energy moving into the future, and now we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So whatever is unfolding clearly is perhaps not in your wish fulfillment, and perhaps feeling like what's going on is beyond your control. We've got the Star, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords as well. So although that there's a lot of change happening here, there's some sort of release that is needed on your part. It will bring about healing and a new direction forward, and a lot of growth and learning, but it's also going to be a bit of a struggle to get there as well. I do feel like you do need to really take care of yourself and sort of own your power in this situation. Take care of your home space, take care of yourself. I'm getting like a lot of changes around the home, again, to do with finance, and sort of making better plans for the future, and getting a bit serious, or getting a bit more focused, organizing a plan or a structure or something like this, like just getting organized, getting your shit together is what I want to say. Maybe even planning for a vacation, or planning with like making some sort of assertive choice when it comes to the changes that might even be out of your control. So not being a victim to the situation, although it is really, really hard. And I do see that's part of the challenge here as well, to not feel overwhelmed by everything that isn't working out, and realizing that there's actually an opportunity for you to step up at this point, and create a change, and sort of welcome in a bit of healing, and having a bit of optimism for the future. Even like with these changes, you can go with them. I feel like there's a lot of resistance to what's happening at this time for you, but it's going to be for the better, and it's definitely going to move your life forward, and maybe bring you a lot more information, or a lot more growth or learning. I'm getting like a lot of information actually coming in for you in the near future as things unfold. So you kind of got to give it time. Time for things to settle. Let the dust settle, I'm getting here. So the challenge is the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. That's a big challenge. Yeah, it's the changes. It's feeling like you're perhaps overwhelmed by these changes that are out of your control. The Wheel of Fortune, the 9 of Cups reversed, and the World. It's like something has ended and you didn't want it to, or things are changing in ways that you are not comfortable with at this time, but you're going to be okay. And that's what I really need to specify. You are safe and protected. You don't need to fear these changes that are coming in. You really truly need to just stay grounded here. You do not need to fear. You just need to take a step back, take a breath out. Even as I saw this card, I was like, such a big inhale, and then held it, and I'm like, oh, okay, right, breathe out. Just let it go now. Whatever's come in, it's time to let it go back out. Just like I'm getting this ocean tide, sort of maybe even you watching the ocean, especially as I pick up the New Moon in Cancer card, very connected to the ocean. Beautiful crab here, but it's also to say again that your family is safe, your loved ones are safe, you are safe. And these changes are maybe really abrupt or hard to handle, but and causing a lot of maybe sleepless nights or nightmares, or just feeling so heavy that you perhaps feel like you can't quite move on or do anything with your day. That could be the case, or the experience for some people here. But what is going to help with this? We've got the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So the Eight and the Four of Cups on either side of your capability is what I'm seeing here. The King of Pentacles is your capability and your ability to know that not all is lost, I'm feeling with this card. Although there is a great amount of sadness, you can see in the imagery here, a release with the Eight of Cups of something that isn't working out or hasn't worked out. There is a bitterness perhaps, or a sadness, or a real sense of grief and not actually seeing the opportunity or what's available to you still. But with the King of Pentacles here, it reminds you that you've actually got a great deal of resource and ability within yourself, your mental capacity, your perhaps physical resources, or there's opportunity around you. I want to say there's opportunity inside of you, actually, more so, which will be then found with, if you are full of opportunity and self and capability, then you will see opportunity to find support and help around you and take whatever steps are necessary to move forward. But I feel like this is about really maybe reinvesting into your business, or just sort of taking care of money matters, or just sort of stepping up in a sort of a bit of an authority and assertive role when it comes to handling the situation. But also, a reminder that all is not lost and that you can rebuild. I'm getting from that as well in the ones, and you've actually got a lot to take with you wherever you're going, or like whatever's finished, wherever your next chapter is. You've actually got a lot of resources within you, is what I'm trying to get at. Regardless of how sad and lost you may be feeling at this time. I feel like as well there's like a bit of confusion as like where to go, where to turn, or where to sort of, I see like he's sort of looking off, the way he sits on the table, he's looking off to the future with his treasure, with all that he owns or something, and it's like, where do I put this down? You've got to take it somewhere, and I know it is wonderful. It's worth it's worth protecting, whatever it is, your resources, your skills and talents, your abilities, your craftsmanship, your music, like whatever this is, it's worth safeguarding. There's a purity to it. There's a purity to you, I'm feeling here, and you've got to remember that no matter what bad or dark perceived experiences are happening around you, to you, for you, whatever, there's a part of you inside that will never be tainted. It'll always be beautiful and true, and that all is not lost. So moving forward, further guidance, we've got the King of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Three of Swords fell on top when I was pulling the outcome card, so I sort of kept it here because I felt like it fell where it needed to. So let's talk about it. The King of Swords, we're needing, again, cold hard logic, firm choices, assertiveness, logical choices, not really. The card has been wounded here with the Three of Swords. We've got a lot of pain moving through, so we're needing to see things for how they are and make some pretty cold hard logical choices or plans to move things forward. You're needing to defend yourself perhaps against somebody who is maybe sharp of tongue or not very soft with their words, or their maybe there's not very much compassion in this situation, and there's a lot of potentially backstabbing or just pain in general. Somebody maybe just feels like you might need to either speak your truth on a situation as well, like just to clear the air perhaps with somebody if that's necessary, but standing in your own power as well with the Nine of Pentacles. So I should show you guys. See, standing in your power with this beautiful Nine of Pentacles and looking for growth and an opportunity within the situation. Step into your own power in many different ways, self-caring ways, but also in the way that you're talking to people and the message you have to share. Standing up for how you feel, speaking up on a pain or a betrayal, maybe defending yourself, or clearing the air so that you can liberate yourself out of this pain and find an opportunity for growth and all of it, all of the in-between I'm getting. So very strong energy with the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords in this reading. Needing to be strong, assertive, and make the changes necessary, or make the choices, or make the plans and get it happening. All right, so the outcome, we've got the Ten of Swords, Death, and the Eight of Pentacles. So with the World card here and all these changes, the challenge is the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. There's so much heavy change to navigate right here, a lot to move through and actually release, but it does mark a great deal of growth. And I feel like that growth is going to trickle into everything that you do. The personal growth and the release you go through, this empty canvas, this void and nothingness you may enter into after an explosion or after a big climax, that stillness as everything settles down, I feel like is going to give you a bit of peace of mind to either redirect or focus on what's more important. I feel like a huge shift actually in where you spend your thoughts here and where you spend your energy, and that resulting in a lot of beautiful work. I'm getting a lot of artistry out of this group, a lot of musician and visual artists, designers of all kinds. I'm just feeling a lot of creativity in this particular group, and I feel like after a withdrawal you may get the chance to, that may be what this vacation card is also about. Not only is it about like taking a vacation to a new place, but it's returning to activities and things that bring you harmony and soothing. There's a little harp being played, you can hardly see it, a larp actually, in the corner here, and it speaks to returning to activities that bring you soothing and calm. And so that may be your creative endeavors, your art and things like that, writing and all of that as well. So just a lot of self-sufficiency and personal growth here after a massive ending and a massive change. All right, so the self-love prompts to help you get through the week. We've got make a vision board. It doesn't actually have to be a vision board, but to start, maybe we've got create an altar. We've got create an altar as well, and I want to put them together because they've bookmarked this section of cards, and it really speaks to creating the image and the life you want to see unfold. So creating an altar and making a vision board, to me, it doesn't have to be that specific thing. It can be so many other little things that you alter around your home to stimulate that that visual inspiration to help you stay on track, whether it's affirmation words written or like maybe an actual vision board perhaps, or an altar where you're coming to anchor that intention every day, where you're coming that place to inspire you to show up at every day, and whatever may come of it comes of it. But it's sort of condensing, I think, your intentions and your vision for what you want to see unfold, and sort of just I like back over here with the Ten of Swords and the Death and the Nine. Oh, that's the Eight of Pentacles. I was sort of reading it as the Nine. Makes sense still. Well, actually, definitely makes even more sense now that it's the Eight of Pentacles, because that's really streamlined focus and focused into something to master it and to get better at it and keep showing up at it. And so this is about the life you want to create, or the you want to create, or the education you want to fill yourself with, you know. This is about really truly focusing on your transformation and your change after having a big ending here. Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck I'm going to go over to, actually, because it speaks about things moving forward pretty quickly, a lot of information coming in, a lot of changes, a lot of perhaps abruptness as well. So yeah, a lot of energy and movement. Make a vision board. And that's also about making a plan, make a budget, things like that. Positive affirmations. Oh, we already spoke about that. Having those around the home can be really great visual aids to stay in check or to focus on whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Grounding, I think at the moment, something for grounding. We've got own your power, fix the external by changing the internal. Own your power, stand up for what you believe in and what you want here as well. King of Swords is very strong with that. Avoid toxic people, hang out with people that uplift your spirit. And home needs TLC, so a bit of that. It always feels good. I think there's numerous reasons why this is important, and one of them is sometimes we get that inspiration, I've got to clean that cupboard out, and there's something else internally that you're releasing at the same time. And when you're going through something like this, sorting out the home or that drawer or that place of clutter can really help with some mental emotional clutter that you're carrying as well. And we feel that. I always thank Kali and pray to her in those times when something's calling me to go clean it out. So I open this little dialogue with Kali and speak about what I'm releasing, and it helps you then feel clearer, nicer, like you're self-respecting in your home, and there's so many wonderful things. Actually, I just put this together, the new moon in Cancer. So this could actually be a really big spring clean coming in the home. I know Northern Hemisphere are sort of breaking out of their winter time and looking to make plans for their garden, plans for their springtime, plans for their home as they open it up and let the fresh air come in. So that might be something really super exciting, some plans and changes you're looking to make around the home. I'm getting a lot of gardening stuff. And that might be just because I want to do more gardening, though I would like to have more edibles in the garden. All right. So we've got, you have intuitive ideas that really need to be acted upon. Don't stop living your life because of somebody else. You will have financial security in life, especially with the Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands in the World in the past here. This could really be like a financial mistake or something that's cost you dearly in regards to finance or assets or your resources. And so having the World card there, it's like you're not letting that mistake happen again, or you're learning from it. You're learning a lot in regards to your financial abundance and how to attract more of it or how to make it more secure. Don't compare your life to others. Your journey is your own. And it's a wonderful one. You're learning so much as you go. Just embrace where you're at. Absolutely. Rejection is for your protection. That can be a hard one to give thanks for. Don't worry so much about not finding love. It will find you. And that's in all forms of connection. I did touch on that in group 1 as well. There's a few similar cards from group 1. Maybe you were drawn to both. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. You've so got what it takes. So I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people of group 2. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 2. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading if you chose the Goldstone Moon. I've seen this stone be called Sunstone as well, but when I looked up Sunstone it didn't quite look like that. Goldstone. Maybe I've been calling it Sunstone for some time. So today my son, before he went off to prep, decided to choose the card and crystal for each group, and I'm proud mama right here because each one he chose really worked with the reading. Of course it did. It was just perfect. So this little dude has chosen this beautiful gold stone for ambition, motivation, drive, unexpected prosperity, abundance, new beginnings, just so much to be grateful for. I will spend half an hour in a peaceful place doing nothing except feeling what it is like to exist, is what the card you've gotten. And it's perfect for, I'm jumping straight in with the oracles today because they just line up so beautifully. You have got new moon in Libra and a new romantic cycle begins, and then the card new moon, new cycle is coming, and then you have also between, which speaks to a portal and a new beginning here as well. Just amazing. So this card really works quite perfectly to say that you'll spend half an hour in a peaceful place doing nothing except feeling what it's like to exist. And it speaks to that openness, that silence that comes before a new beginning or before you enter into a new cycle. And this can even speak to the seasons changing, especially those of you up north where it is cold and you're coming into the spring and you're coming into a new cycle of growth. There's just so much fresh, new, beautiful energy, a new romantic cycle for some people. So healing of a relationship that's maybe been strained, getting the chance to clear the air with a person maybe, or even meeting somebody completely new, a new business partner, a new colleague, a new friend, a new lover, whatever it might be. So let's jump in with the energies we've got here. You can see Leo is quite strong here, so is Libra and Taurus. Aries is here as well. Taurus again, Pisces, Cancer. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, yeah, quite strongly. Yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn perhaps as well. All right, let's jump into the reading. So starting with the past energy, we've got the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Wands. So this situation here is something that is very connected to your heart, specifically when we see a new romantic cycle beginning. So this could be about looking for love again after having a breakup and sort of putting yourself back out there to this is in the past energy, mind you, where you've got this Queen of Cups here offering up her heart. This could be about a friend as well. There's been a bit of confusion in a connection maybe, and you're not sure which way to go or how to heal the situation. For others, this is about having a lot of options out there and you're not too certain what way to go, or how to find love perhaps, or how to find an intimate partner that's going to resonate with you perhaps as well. I'm actually getting a lot as well that there's been a confusing situation in love that you're needing to distance yourself from as well. So there's multiple stories in group 3, so I dare say maybe a lot more people will pick this group because it just feels like a lot. The last 2 groups were so straightforward, very clear what the message was, and this one I feel like it could be a lot of different things. So yeah, there's been a redirection. Certainly we're at a new beginning now, and a new beginning in love and relationships. And yeah, a bit of confusion that you're moving through. So in the current energy and moving ahead, we've got the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So a definite big ending and needing to release that situation. Probably why we've got, I will spend half an hour in a peaceful place doing nothing except feeling what it is like to exist. So letting yourself feel what comes up in regards to releasing a situation, maybe some of the pain, or open up some of that inner dialogue. I think that it's in those moments of silence that can really come through quite clear guidance. You were made for being. Yeah, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So after a big release, I'm thinking a real mental release, basic. I feel like whatever's happened has happened, and it's more like you're needing to release on a mental level, release the story or the attachment to the story. And then we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. So this is pretty awesome. This is about a fresh new beginning that is going to be something quite sustainable and long term. If you're looking at a relationship healing, putting the past behind you so you can really truly focus on the direction you're headed, whether it's a business partner, a lover, or a friend, family, whatever it might be. This is really speaking truth, being quite logical and fair, being grounded, and sort of just focusing on what's most important here. A lot of growth, and I feel like there's a lot of prosperity and blessings coming in for you, group 3. I think that this doesn't only have to be in a romantic cycle with a particular lover. This can also be a romantic cycle with yourself, with your sensuality, with connecting to your sense of abundance, to connect to your body. This can be so many different new relationships, and a lot of you pertaining to the one with yourself, or the one with finance, or the one with your sense of prosperity, and making really strong choices. I'd like to get a clarification on the Queen of Swords. I've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, and being intuitively guided at this time, especially as new things are coming in and you're sort of clearing the slate. Oh, the Tower. Okay. The 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you may actually need to be speaking up about some changes or endings, and really like making it clear that what it is that you want. I actually can see that over here with Strength, Empress, and 8 of Wands too, actually, where you actually need to have a lot of confidence and courage to stand up for what your needs are, and make the changes and create the direction ahead that you know you need to take, and you need to speak about. There's a clearing of the air that needs to be had here. I think you need to speak about a conflict that's happened in the past. I think you need to clear the air with someone, and that's going to happen. You're going to get the opportunity to speak about whatever's going on, and like I said, clear the air. What else is on that Tower? I knew there was something else here. I smell it. Oh, the Seven of Swords. So there's been dishonesty, betrayal, and heartbreak. So they're definitely looking back over at the Queen of Cups as well, and the Seven of Cups. There's been such a confusing situation with someone that you're not sure what was the truth or what to do, or perhaps you feel like someone's betrayed your confidence. So you're needing to speak with that person and clear the air if possible. Six of Pentacles, to bring things back into balance. New moon in Libra as well. I think it is possible, and when you see the new moon card as well, all these cards do actually speak to a relationship that is worth saving, or that can grow from this situation. There's a lot more strength in yourself and in the other person than maybe you would first assume or suspect. I think you could give it a bit more credit, give yourselves a bit more credit perhaps. And I do want to specify, because it does feel very like, not everyone is going to resonate with that. Not everyone is going to want to invite this person back in and have healing. Not everyone. I just saw Leo energy then. What have we got? Four of Cups and the Fool. This is so tricky. Because there's so much sadness to what's happened. There's so much disappointment. Part of you feels like you can't open up and trust this person perhaps, and you don't want to be taken for a fool. I'm getting that from the Fool card. But also another part of you wants to, like the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, leave the past in the past and clear the air so that you can move forward together. Four of Wands, because it's somebody who actually does support your growth. This person does actually love you, and I think you love them too. So whatever's happened has been like miscommunication, or maybe a dishonest moment, or somebody else involved that's caused a lot of toxicity or a problem. I feel like we could pull cards all day on this group. I'll take you. Three of Cups. That's such a beautiful card to see. And the Page of Pentacles. So there is a new opportunity to reconcile and come back together and work through this. A new cycle begins. We should just trust the Oracle cards, shouldn't we? It does look like a beautiful friendship and worth saving for so many. If it doesn't resonate, maybe it's not your pile, but let's just move along. So the challenge is going to be Strength, the Empress, and the Eight of Wands. This challenge is going to be, speaking your truth on what you need, and actually just having the courage to face the situation, maybe to find healing, to find forgiveness and softness, or to compromise if that's necessary, to sort of not hide behind what hurts, but to be vulnerable with your heart, your feelings, and just sort of open up to this person perhaps, and have some communication about how you feel. And I feel as well, this for some people, this is when it comes to a new romantic style, like a new person, not healing with an old friend or lover or family. This is also about having the strength to really stand up for what you want in love, and treating yourself in such a way as well. So that I did really strongly feel that new romantic style being about sensuality with self, and expressing that in different ways in your own home and in your own life, and maybe the way you dress, or in your self-care routine, to truly nourish yourself and sort of shine and have a real glow up. And yeah, totally. I see like exercise and everything coming in here too, changing around the home, making the home more like luscious and beautiful. And if that's in the area of challenge, it may be that you have come out of such a maybe rough cycle that you're sort of finding it hard to tap into that energy, but you will, and it's coming. There's a new cycle approaching, and it's very positive energy. And with this card in particular, you can feel a little bit barren and hard to move through at this time, but it is absolutely coming into the spring, or into this time of growth and prosperity. And like this stone says, unexpected prosperity coming your way. And it also is about revealing talents and sort of tapping into your own abilities, and even attracting fame and attention for the things that you do. You can see that here as well. There's a lot of beauty in your energy, in your home, in the way you present, in the way you speak. in the way, in the love that you have to offer, absolutely in the way you speak. There's a grace and an elegance. I feel like there's also, like, a lot of you maybe are good singers or have a soothing voice that people love to hear. It's very like, it's like medicine, I feel, for a lot of you out there. Okay, so what's going to help with this challenge? We've got the Nine of Cups, the Emperor, and the Ace of Swords. So what is going to support and help the challenge at this time is to speak about what your wish fulfillment is, to be clear with people about what your expectations or hopes are out of a situation, to lay it all on the table and just be really honest. Nine of Cups with the Emperor also makes me think about being assertive when it comes to going for the things that you want, and making it happen, making your dreams come true, speaking about it, getting clear on what that looks like, making a plan. And the Emperor is just so strong and assertive. So it's that Aries energy, which is so creative and rules the head. So I think it's just having a really strong head on your shoulders and believing in what it is you want to attract, like truly believing in your ability to align to it, nourishing yourself and making it happen. Emperor and Empress energy here. So this is also to speak to a divine love that may be coming in for some people, and that's a wish fulfillment, having the Nine of Cups here, to have communication from this Emperor or Aries person. A masculine energy potentially, but doesn't have to be, can just be a strong assertive person, and a creative person as well. I think as well, I think it's a little bit for some people, the challenge might also be patience and letting things unfold in their own timing and not pushing things or making them happen. Although we've got this recommendation of being assertive, by all means, and clear and honest. Lots of communication is needed in this situation to clear the air. I keep getting back to that. Or to just know what page somebody's on so you can both make a choice. And I just feel like whatever comes of that's going to be really positive. So the further guidance, we've got Chariot, the Six of Swords, and the King of Cups now. Started the reading with the Queen of Cups. We have the Emperor and Empress, so we've got two divine counterparts here. So it does really speak to whoever this person or people, a group of people, whatever, is. If it's already someone in your life, then it's definitely someone you've come a long way with and you have a deep emotional connection to, somebody you really love. And if this is a new connection coming in, it really speaks to somebody who's going to complement you and you're going to feel like you just belong together, or there's just such a deep soul resonance and you really feed off each other and inspire each other in a beautiful way. Lots of nurturing care in the connection. So the Chariot and the Six of Swords, the King of Cups, this is about moving forward and leaving the past in the past. I did see that here as well in the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups and all of that stuff that was there. And the Six of Swords is truly, it can be about a travel card, and the Chariot as well, so it could literally be moving. But I do feel like this is just, letting go of a chapter or of an issue or of something, putting it behind you, not letting it swamp your mind anymore, and just moving forward with this King of Cups energy. This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be masculine. It doesn't have to be any of those things. It could just be someone, or yourself even, like getting back in touch with your own emotions and sort of getting out of a depression perhaps, and like letting the past be in the past. I just see in the boat here, there's all these people, these skeletons. It is Book of the Dead tarot, so they're all dead, but it's sort of like, I just feel like the imagery is speaking to just letting the past go and letting this new take over, like letting the ice thaw, letting the negative memories perhaps dissipate, starting to look towards the future with optimism, and supporting your own growth by nourishing yourself with the Empress there, inside and out. So a glow up on the external, perhaps getting your hair done, or a nice treatment of any kind that helps you feel like you're caring for your external body, but also your internal body, your belly and your mind with good nutrition. The Empress always makes me think of good nutrition, healthy, fresh grown food, supplements and all of the like. Chariot and the King of Cups. Yeah, Six of Swords. So much leaving the past in the past and moving forward. Let's get a confirmation card on the King of Cups, group 3. Didn't need confirmations in the other group today. What do we got? The Eight of Swords. Okay. Justice on the bottom of the deck. Is there anything else that wants to come with this Eight of Swords? I feel like, yeah, some of you do find it very hard to leave the past behind you and not have it affect your future, maybe because trust has been broken with this person potentially, or maybe you're just feeling very bound to the stories or the pain, feeling like there might be some doubt about your ability to heal this situation. I see the Nine of Swords. Yeah, lots and lots of fear surrounding that, and the Five of Wands, because there was probably a pretty bad argument or something, really painful that's happened here that's making you feel really anxious and stuck. But your advice is to let it go, to move forward. This person loves you. You do love them. If it's not a person, if it's you're leaving someone in the behind and there's someone new coming in, then this is about not letting your past experiences trickle over into this relationship and actually taking this beautiful moment to not run from the pain that you're processing in the release of something, so that it doesn't affect your future. Because the Six of Swords truly wants you to let go of the emotional and mental baggage attached to something and the stories that may then come from that. Maybe your confidence was knocked, or you're feeling like I can't trust anyone anymore, or things like that just are not true. You're being asked to release those stories and let yourself move into a new chapter, because there's beautiful things coming and you don't want to tarnish them. This Four of Wands is here, like this is supportive community energy and a lot of love. Page of Pentacles was the bottom of the deck again. This is an opportunity. I feel that one. The Six of Wands, yeah, 100%. I see the Knight of Cups there as well. So the Six of Wands, this Four of Wands, the King of Cups. I see really good times ahead and just sort of celebrating a new journey and getting acknowledged or receiving attention for your work. Like if this is about your creative endeavors, like maybe you've put yourself out there a lot and you just felt like you haven't received the audience you want, to not give up on that and to keep putting yourself out there. There's so many different tethers that this could be about. I do keep coming back to relationship though. It doesn't have to be that, and I think, judging by the comments that get left, I think you all know that anyway. So in the outcome, we've got the Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant here, which is so nice. So this is such a beautiful grounded energy, all pentacles. We've got Hierophant's Taurus energy here as well. So this is about saving your money, reserving your energy, saving your resources, sort of not letting too many things in at this time. It's sort of clearing the slate and getting ready, focusing on your growth, your work, your study, like not being distracted by anything else that's around you, learning new things, moving into roles of teaching. There's a new opportunity for paid work here, like a new job, a new team member. There's like the outcome speaks to the new cycle that's coming in, the new start. You're in this moment where you're just before all of this coming in. This is about to come in. Woo! Yes, I feel it. It's wonderful. The Magician. I need a little deck split right there. And now we've got the Magician. You're doing this. This is you. It's all you, Group 3. You are the reason that you have this new drive and ambition to really put yourself out there and stake your claim. Yes, I love it so much. So there is a bit of change. It's a bit of solidifying within yourself, within your own energy, having your own back. Like I think there's in the last few days or in the days to come, I see a little cocoon period of just sort of being there for yourself and strengthening a little something, a little personal relationship with self. Maybe it's in a trying something new in the realm of self-care, or just being there for you in a different level, like not so much branching out for external help too much, but like making yourself proud. I'm getting, like, I don't know. And I do feel like that attracts, you know, we've got 3 of Pentacles here, so that is definitely attracting people that are on the same page as you, that you can learn from. They can help you grow as well. There's a lot of differences between the people that you're welcoming in, but they're wonderful differences and they're complementary differences. I love it. All right, so Oracle cards. We've got the heart chakra. Perfect. Perfect. Expand your network. Link yourself to a network of people who can inspire you. And certainly see the new opportunities in that regard. Avoid toxic people. Throat chakra. We have a lot of that about speaking up for what your needs are here. What your needs are in love and in connection with people. What your expectations are out of friendships or meeting people that inspire you. We've got glow up. We saw that energy quite strongly with the Empress, 8 of Wands, and strength. Leo is very regal and likes to flaunt it a bit, or they're known for that. Even though they're quite internal, they carry a beauty. Along with the Empress, Libra and Taurus are all so divinely beautiful. All of these energies are here on the table. And then we've got live your dream. Never give up on your dreams. Dare to live the adventure. Like let what this new beginning happen. Don't let the past jade you, or don't let the past hold you back. Just let it happen. We've got balance all dimensions of your life, the giving and the receiving, what you're putting out, taking time for yourself, all those things. All the right things will come to you in the most unexpected ways. I think I touched on that before actually in the outcome. Like, there's like a difference. There's differences that you wouldn't normally be drawn to potentially with the people coming in, but they're going to be complementary differences and unexpected blessings. And the stone as well was unexpected prosperity, or something just giving way. I just got the image of waters breaking, so somebody going into labor or birthing something new, literally or not. So let go. I mean, really let go. There's something better on the horizon. You have intuitive ideas that really need to be acted upon. True love will find you in the end. Wonderful ways to draw that in many different areas of life is that beautiful nourishing of self, aligning through it by giving yourself that true love, that romance, that sensuality. Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out the dream. Believe in your creative endeavors and put yourself out there for sure. And remember that you came here to teach others. We see that in the outcome of the Hierophant card. There's a lot of opportunity to learn from other people, but also to step into roles of leadership. Yeah, definitely. Beautiful. Is that all we have? I think that's all we have for you, group 3. Temperance. Take it nice and slow. Have a lot of balance here. New moon in Libra. There's so much about balance that's come through this reading. Having a bit of patience and just taking it easy. We saw the Magician as well. You've got what it takes. So yeah, leaving it with you, group 3. Legends. I hope that gave you some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance, and I'll look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 3.